Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Hollow or HOT. This is a coin that has been actually very, very hot in the last couple weeks. If we take a look at the month span together, obviously the last week alone has been a correction. If you can't tell, we saw about a 19% decrease. So hopefully you guys didn't buy at the peak and you saw the benefits of Hollow throughout the last month alone. So we did see it go from about 0.0079 to about 0.0190. So obviously seeing close to a 3x, definitely at the highest point we saw even much more. It's looking very, very good. Hollow is one of those coins that has a lot of hype around it, so you do have to be careful of not getting sucked into that. Obviously FOMO is definitely a thing, so when we saw this massive increase, I'm sure a lot of you guys hopefully bought on the lower side, but I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't and bought on the way up. Unfortunately, that's going to happen. You're gonna be kind of scared of missing out on the hype, and hopefully you didn't lose too much, but I think, Hollow is going to be one of those coins that does bounce back. We do see a massive increase. Like I said, anytime you see a massive increase, you're going to see something like we saw in the last week, a 19% decrease. We went all the way to our new all-time high, which is going to be that about 3.0316, and that was April 5th. So that was a little bit 6 days ago, but we have been seeing the correction ever since then. Obviously, it hasn't really stabilized out quite yet. We're hoping to see a stabilization around this 0.0181. It has been around that amount for a couple days or a couple hours at the very least. Let's take a look here. So 0.0189, and then it kind of started that whole trend around April 10th. So about a day or two, we saw it kind of stabilize out. We'll continue to monitor this and see if it continues to stay like this. I do think we have a lot of potential in Hollow. So I do want to talk more about what Hollow is before we get into more price analysis and the price chart, talking about the predictions for April, May in 2021. So without further ado, let's jump into the website itself and then come back and take a look at the market cap as well. So the Hollow.host is the website for this. So Hollow is a cloud hosting market for distributed applications. If you don't know what Hollow is, you can also go to the website and scroll down and read about the about on Coinbase. So Hollow is an Ethereum token that powers Hollow, a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for Holochain apps or HApps. Users who host HApps on their personal computers can receive HOT tokens in return. So a lot of people obviously want to take advantage of this kind of situation where you can basically earn passive money or income. So you do see that the Hollow itself, the website, does have a lot for you to actually learn about. If you go to the Learn page, you can learn more about the community FAQs, which I always suggest doing because there is some good questions here. So obviously the basic ones as what is Hollow, what is Holochain, and what is Hollow Fuel. Then you can learn about the difference between Holochain and Hollow. So there's a lot of information to be had. If you go to their Hollow or HOT stats, there is a lot of cool stats here for you to take a look at. They do have their price, and they talk about the times it's increased from ICO. So about 127x from ICO, which is actually massive. Obviously, everybody invested in this, at that time is going to be feeling it right now. They're going to be very happy with their investments. So it's looking like a very good project. If we look more into, like I said, the frequently asked questions, you can learn more about Holochain itself. You can learn more about Holochain is an open source framework for building fully distributed peer-to-peer applications. You go to Hollow. Hollow is a distributed peer-to-peer hosting platform for Holochain apps or HApps, a bridge to the new internet. And then they talk about Hollow Fuel and the benefits as well as how it's different and how you can use Hollow Fuel in the future. I think this is going to be massive. Like I said, I've talked about Hollow Fuel quite a bit in the past. So Hollow Fuel has some benefits. A completely peer-to-peer cryptocurrency optimized for high speeds and minimal fees. Currency you earn for hosting on Hollow, redeemed to pay your bills. Completely accountable and transparent crypto accounting, operating by known and shared rules, running on every host machine. And they talk about how it's also different. The mutual credit, the asset-backed and value stable as well. And then how can you use Hollow Fuel? So you can spend it through a variety of apps and online marketplaces, redeem fuel earned by hosting for other currencies to pay your bills, also borrow it based on your proven hosting track record to pay for things. And then they also have the Hollow Fuel is designed for microtransactions, millions of transactions at fractional values. Hollow Fuel is divisible in fractional units as well. So there's just a lot of good things to hear about if you go to hollow.host and learn more about the actual site itself. There's a lot of good information that will help you understand really what Hollow is trying to accomplish, as well as you can go to their blog and learn a lot more about their news recently. So they did have April 8th, they did have a monthly roundup for Hollow and Holochain, so you can read more about their roundup. Obviously, if you're about to invest or if you are invested, that's not a bad choice to definitely read up on some of this. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so I always want you guys to do your own research on this kind of stuff before investing or selling. So let's take a look at some of the prices here that we've been seeing in the last month. We do see, a decrease going down to that 0.018. But we do see it right now at that 0.019. Hopefully we can stabilize at this area. If we stabilize around here, I do think April will continue to be a decent month for well, I guess not continue. I mean, it depends what you're looking at here. So we did April 1st about that 0.017. Obviously now we're at 0.019. So April is, has been a good month for most people. Unfortunately, for the people that bought at a rough spot, it's not been a great month for you guys. But for the Holo coin itself, it's been a good month. April's been pretty solid. We'll continue to see increases over April, I believe. Going into very, very late April, we will see Holo make its way to about a 0.025. I think that's definitely a reasonable prediction. Hopefully just really kind of jumping back on the train and hopefully getting to a close all-time high by the end of May. So I know we see that 0.0316 obviously is the new all-time high, but for the end of April, I do see us around that 0.025 range, hopefully stabilizing right around there, as well as we'll be on our way up. So that not mid-May, but the beginning of May, we will see our new all-time high around that 0.0316 range. We'll see a new all-time high early May because we'll kind of be on our way between the months. I think that's definitely a possibility with kind of the events that are coming up, as well as the projects that Holo is currently working on. Hopefully we get some new information soon. I think that'll be right around that time that we will get the information. So hopefully this will continue to increase over the rest of May, and we'll see it right around that 4 to 5 cents by the end of May. So I do think 4.5 cents for an all-time high in May is definitely a possibility, and in stabilization right around 4 cents is what I'm predicting here at the moment. So we will definitely stay up to date on this. I do want to reiterate that this is a price prediction, so things can change very, very quickly, and we'll try to always give you guys updates on new videos that will kind of explain our new price predictions and why that is. But the market cap right now it's about 3.2 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours being that 976.6 million, and the circulating supply being that 169.2 billion hot. So, this token's doing fairly well. If we're looking at some of the stats, I like a lot of these stats. If you actually took a look at the Holo stats for the ICO as well, it's very, very good. Hopefully we continue in the right direction. I think 2021 will be one of those paths in the right direction. We'll see it right around 9 to 10 cents by the end of 2021 is my goal. That's my target. I think that's definitely a very big possibility. Market cap is about at 3.2 billion, so we could see it be a little bit below that. But I will say that I am usually on the conservative side, and I think 8 to 9 cents would be my conservative prediction for Holo. 9 cents being around that all-time high, and then 8 cents obviously being a good stable spot. 8 to 8.5. We could easily stabilize a little higher than 8 cents. Hopefully we see that stabilization come through. If we do, we are going to be seeing about a 4 to 5x there. I think it's a very, very big possibility that a lot of people start investing in Holo as they see the passive income opportunities, as well as the future of Holo being so big. So we'll continue to watch this one, continue to see what's going on with it. Like I said, if you guys like Holo itself, the coin, definitely subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see everyone in the next video.